Every civilization has one common story, the story of money. From exchanging goods in ancient villages to swiping digital cards and trading cryptocurrencies today, currency has always been at the heart of human progress. But how did it all begin? Let's travel through time and discover the journey of currency. The barter system. Long before coins or banks, people relied on direct exchange. The barter system. Imagine a farmer with wheat who needed clothes. He had to find a tailor who not only had clothes, but also wanted wheat in return. It worked for small villages, but as societies grew, the system became difficult. Commodity money. As civilizations expanded, they needed something more practical. That's when commodity money appeared. Certain goods were accepted everywhere, like salt, tea, copper, and especially gold and silver. But there were problems too. Metals were heavy, difficult to transport in large amounts, and not every region had equal access to them. Still, commodity money brought the world closer to the concept of real currency. The first coins. Then came a true revolution: coins. Around the 6th century BC, the Kingdom of Lydia in modern-day Turkey created the first official coins. These were made of a gold-silver alloy called electrum and stamped with royal symbols. However, coins still had weight, and minting required resources. But overall, coins spread quickly across Greece, Rome, India, and China, shaping trade for centuries. Paper money. Paper money was revolutionary. It could represent large sums without the need for heavy metals. But this system also created risks. Counterfeiting became common, and if trust in the authority collapsed, so did the value of the paper. Banking and modern currency. With time, banking systems emerged in Europe and the Middle East. Banks stored gold safely and issued receipts which people began using as money. Eventually, governments and central banks printed official banknotes. This made trade far easier, especially across nations. Checks, bonds, and later credit cards expanded the system. The digital age and cryptocurrencies. Today, money is no longer just paper or metal. It exists as numbers on a screen. Digital banking, mobile wallets, and credit cards make transactions instant, whether across the street or across the world. And now, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are rewriting the rules. From coins to code, money has always adapted to human needs. The journey of currency is the journey of human civilization. From bartering goats to swiping cards and trading in cyberspace, the story is far from over. What will the next chapter of money look like? Only the future will tell.